Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the man in black, the one, the only, the man they call Derek. We are here with an AEW Blood and Guts special review. As you can see by the background, this one got a little bloody. So we are going to talk about this with you guys. We're going to run down the whole show. This is building up towards All In. We've got some NBA media talk. We got a little bit of everything in the mix here. We're going to get you guys started off right, let you know what's coming up for Rampage. We got Collision happening. We got Death Before Dishonor happening. Lots of goodness going on in the pro wrestling world. Get in here, leave your comments, leave super chat, leave whatever you want. Hit the like button, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, man. And for us, I think it's time to hit that young intro and let's go.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Yes. Derek, talk about some replay. Yeah, chill, bro. How's things going your way, Derek?
Everything's smooth right now. Just got 2 more weeks. Softball.
Speak up.
You got 2 more weeks of softball. And then it's the off season.
No such thing as off season.
It's really not. It's maybe like a month, if that.
If that.
It's like a month of off season, and then it's like straight to practice.
There you go. Clown, first one in the house. He says, it's Wednesday. And you know what that means. Hope everyone is doing well. Clown, I hope you are doing well, my friend. Thank you so much for being the first comment in here. Appreciate you, family. Quills says, what up, Conrad and Derek? In chat, your boy, Sir Quills, is back again to enjoy the AEW Blood and Guts Dynamite review. Brother Conrad, Brother Derek, let's talk about it. Appreciate you. Hashtag EPW, hashtag yo, hashtag trash dookie. Terrell in the house, what's good, man? I was off the grid, gone from NYC from July 12th to the 22nd, and 3 major events happened during my absence. I'm back, and Blood and Guts was elite. Time to replace Christopher Daniels with Shane O'Mac. Oh, here we go. Which way did he go? I also bought a 4K TV today. Let's go. Hook that system up to it, though.
Yeah, listen.
Matt Lopez says, hello. Good evening. Hope everyone had a good Wednesday. Hope you did as well. BJ in the house, he said, what up, y'all?
What up, Beach?
What up, Beach? I hope things are going well, brother. Quill said that Blood and Guts match was banoodles. And also, let's state the fact this match saved the episode of Dynamite because it was pretty underwhelming and lackluster for the most part.
Yes.
That's what they're banking on. I think they also tapped out knowing they were going up against a politics. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, they definitely knew what it was. So it was just something to get by until.
Yeah, don't worry. People will freak out about the numbers anyway because that's what people do.
Yeah.
I wanted Okada to bleed. Matt, you sicko. How could you? Chad Schrader in the house. What up, Conrad Derek? Last match of AEW was definitely my match of the night. Man, crazy.
Yeah.
Deanna's in the house. What up, Deanna?
Deanna.
Hey, everyone. What up, Deanna? Chad Trader says AEW gets an A++++. Hubs. Check out my tag team partner and myself every Monday live at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time right here on Everything Pro Wrestling as we present Clash of the Podcast, Everything Pro Wrestling, Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. Get together and we talk a variety of topics. Always fun. I'm putting Sean's link in there as well. He's got some great shorts. I'm hoping that I can collab with him on some here in the next day or two. Hopefully we can get together and work on that. He does a lot of just Hubonomics. They're like 20 minutes or less episodes with Sean's thoughts on a certain time period in like a wrestler's time. Could be about anything. So appreciate you.
My guy Hubs. Oh, wait, hold on. I completely forgot. No disrespect. Sir Quills, my guy.
Yo, shout out to E. E's got everything popping up, man. Easy E also in the house. What up, E? You saw me. I was trying to tell Fight Forever, man. We got to have some of these weapons that they had in the Blood and Guts match.
Yes.
Update that damn game. Get us our stuff. Let people go through the cages. I need you to get this next one right, AEW.
Get it straight.
John L in the house. What up, John L? Appreciate you, family.
What's up?
Let me see here. John G in the house. The R&B. John G. Appreciate you. Said Darby lost his mind. And of course, Jesus DeLeon. What's good, Jesus? What's up, Conrad Derek? NBA is cooked. Rip inside TNT. Unbelievable. Quill showing love, man. Yeah, man. I don't know. Let's get into this, I guess.
Let's do it.
First and foremost, I'm trying to think of where we want to start with things and where we are with everything. I guess let's start with the NBA since Jesus brought it up. We found out a lot has happened, so a lot of this stuff is suspect at best, what I'm telling you. So this is a real quote, but what I'm saying is some of the stuff we're going to bring up here for the new segment is going to be suspect at best.
Right.
All right, so have faith in us. So here's what we've got. TNT Sports released a statement saying, "We have matched the Amazon offer as we have a contractual right to do and do not believe the NBA can reject it. In doing so, they are rejecting many fans who continue to show their unwavering support for our best-in-class coverage delivered through the full combined reach of WBD's video-first distribution platforms, including TNT. Home to our fourth decade partnership with the league and Max and our leading streaming service, we think they have grossly misinterpreted our contractual rights with respect to the 2025-2026 season and beyond, and we will take appropriate action. We look forward, however, to another great season of NBA on TNT and Max, including our iconic Inside the NBA." Now, WBD knew they were about to stir people up when they put this out.
Yes.
And that class action, I told Derek, I told everyone, if you saw I messaged you, Ray Thompson heard it, everybody, BJ, everybody. They are about to sue the NBA for this, and they know what they did. This is dirty business practices. I talk about this all the time, bro. And this is leading to something with AEW, because what does that mean for AEW? According to them, AEW media rights deal, they have a principal agreement. What does that mean? Everything seems to be set in stone. Maybe they're arguing about, hey, we want to do 9 pay-per-views instead of 12. Maybe they're like, nah, instead of you giving us $250 million a year, we want 252. I don't know what it is, but there's talks going around. It seems like Tony's happy. A lot of people are talking. People sound happy. I don't know what this means. We'll have to wait for an official announcement before we speak on this. But all this stuff is happening. In this back piece, though, Buddy Matthews has re-signed with AEW. Some people have found out. Good for Buddy. I don't think it would have ended up that great for Buddy if he would have went back to where he came from. So
I don't think so.
Yeah, good for you, buddy. I hope you're happy. You made your bed, gotta lay in it. That's what I tell people all the time. That's just what it is. Yeah, I don't know, man. What are you guys thinking of this deal, man? What are you guys thinking of this deal?
I don't know, man. That in short, it does have all implications of I'm going to sue you.
They're definitely suing,
I'm going
bro.
to sue you.
Bro, they're hurting for money, right? WBD is hurting for money. Okay, so I don't know where you were about to pull 1.9 billion from, but let's just pretend you were going to do that, right? Y'all better hope these DC movies hit, bro. You're going to need these joints to hit. Not only that, though, but they did this knowing that this was going to get rejected because they had already agreed with Amazon beforehand. And then it seems like they waited till the last minute, came in and were like, no, we have a right to match this. Ta-da. And now David Zaslav has his attorneys on the phone. The NBA people have their attorneys on the phone. Yep. They about to come out with a nice number. Here's a couple milli, or take this and go away. Take this and go away. That's what's going to end up happening, man.
Delete your post. Don't say anything else. We honored your deal. This is a wash.
Right. Rob says they won't win. I don't think they want to win. I think they're like, pay us.
Yeah.
That money goes in and helps push down the debt. I'm just saying. And listen, Amazon was the third tier package. That wasn't even the A package.
Right.
Disney won that. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Of course, Disney would win it. Disney wants everything.
Yeah. They really own the world, so
they really do.
Matt Lopez says WBD really went with, all right, NBA, we'll see you in court. Basically, bro, tell you, Judge, it ain't gonna be Judge Judy making the decision.
Nope, not at all.
Terrell said NBC will win it all. Rob says they won't win. Matt Lopez says, and Amazon Prime, I think it's supposed to say, want to have Inside the NBA for their pre-show. Heck, nah. Yeah. I really wonder, TK trying to hold off on more money or trying to get ROH a part of the max that's holding up everything signed. Listen, if they don't have NBA, what does Warner Brothers Discovery have?
Not much.
You're going to really rely on DC, Peacemaker, to carry HBO Max, which I do think it will get a boost once that comes out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I think putting the AEW content on Max is super smart.
Yes.
But they're going to have to pay for all that. And if you're AEW, do you even do 12 events a year? Maybe if you pick up ROH, you'll get 12. But if not, I would do 9 or 10, and that's it.
Well, if you're picking up ROH, then you go 6 and 6. Don't overwhelm the people with 12 pay-per-views for AEW, and then however many you're going to have for Ring of Honor.
No, it doesn't even add up to that in totality. I think it's 12 if you include the Ring of Honor pay-per-views.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So that's like, okay, Tony Khan is producing 12 pay-per-views a year for this.
Okay, so then you go...
My thing is, though, you need to have better focus on Ring of Honor then, so that people will be more invested in the show. Ring of Honor's card looks great. We're going to run down that at the end, but I just wanted people to know, like, it's there. Word is TK's meeting with Zaslav in Paris during the Olympics. Hey, if you need a French interpreter, je ne sais pas. I got you, bro. I just said I don't know for the record. I know what I said. But yeah, I got you. Je voudrais un steak et frites, baby. Let's go. We can talk a little French on here. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else has thoughts. I would love to have in-depth conversations about it, man. But it's sounding good for AEW.
Yes, it is.
But we'll see, man. But getting into business with a company like this is weird. And if they don't want Ring of Honor, there's a rumor that Tubi wants a wrestling show. Maybe you put Ring of Honor on Tubi. I don't know.
Honestly, bro, as much as people watch Tubi today, and in totality, that might not be a bad idea.
Zach, what up? I see you in the chat.
That might not be a bad idea, bro.
If nobody
think about it,
if they turn
itself is free.
If they turn it down, then WBD don't want it. Then I'm moving on. Like I'm selling this to somewhere else, and I don't want to hear no boo hoo. Why didn't you give it to me before? No, you had it offered to you multiple times. Yes. The WBD deal is a work. Grace said. Everything's a work. Matt Lopez, I just want to say AEW on Max pay-per-views included is all I care about right now. Yeah, save them $50 for us, please.
Yes.
Please.
That's all we ask.
Little things, man. And like I said, for those who came in late, Buddy Matthews is rumored to have re-signed with AEW. Cool, good for him. Rumors are circulated about Keith Lee and Malachi too. I don't know how much time Malachi has, but Keith Lee's contract could be coming up. Do you keep Keith Lee? I think so.
I think so. I mean, you can't really knock him because of his health right now.
Yeah, honestly, that's the main thing I want Keith Lee to focus on. Get healthy, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Like whatever it takes for you to be healthy, right state of mind. That's a star right there. Him and Swerve, that's a ready-made feud.
Yeah.
You got to do something with that, in my opinion. But here's what we got tonight for Blood and Guts. It looks like a small show. Blood and Guts is a huge, huge chunk of this. So that's what we got. Up first, of course, we kick things off with Maxwell Jacob Friedman. He comes out. He's got I'm fronting here. Hold on. Let me hit him with the rewind.
Replay.
Will Ospreay is seen in the back with Derek's favorite, Alex Marvez, and he's in the hotel parking garage and finds out someone stuck a knife in his rental's tire.
Alex is horrible.
Alex hopped in the whip though with Will. He was ready to ride out. He gets in the car with Ospreay. Ospreay takes off to the arena, and then we get to this MJF segment where MJF opens it up. He runs down Ospreay's family member that passed away. He talked about Swerve even. MJF comes out and he talks about he doesn't want to represent all the countries on there, especially the UK. So instead, he goes out there and just says, I'm going to create a championship. And you can see one underneath. So at first I was thinking, oh, it's just the Burberry thing with the international title.
Right.
And I don't know. That's where they left it. And instead, what we got was this.
I actually like this, bro.
He changed the name of the title to the American Championship and just put the US of A on there. I don't know. I don't know. MJF's just ignorant, bro. He's just ignorant. This belt is I think Rob told me gaudy is the word I thought of when I saw it, but it ain't bad either.
It's not. I like it.
Gives me some WCW vibes. MJF, man, never one to be shown up. What did you think of the belt?
I like it. It is gaudy. It's very gaudy. But I like the direction that they were trying to go with it.
I don't think the belt looks that bad.
No, I don't.
Is it on par with the Dipset belt? Or you like the WWE United States one better?
I probably like the United States one better.
It's all right. The Dipset belt's good.
Yeah,
it bad.
Was, but computers puking. The China white, my little white China.
That's enough Cameron from Derek for tonight. Jim Stone Flintstone. You can say I'm friends with Fred. Ice like Winnipeg. Hub says, bro, CJ, my guy Derek, tonight showed the world WWE should go out of business. AEW is the best organization of all time. He's got some laughing emojis there. Just kidding. But seriously, AEW has been stepping it up lately. I hope people realize it. I'm sure some people are still laughing. They're going to go out of business. Okay. Keith Lee was at the Hall of Fame. Yes. Malachi's deal runs into 2025 is what's being reported. Mike from The Rock, he says, hey, what up? Overall, I thought it was a very forgettable Dynamite. Zach gonna disagree with you, my friend. Now when you got blood and guts, man, they get a little free reign tonight. Good evening, Mike. MJF's American Championship is fire. I appreciate the symbolism of MJF changing the title, how Will Ospreay did in New Japan when he changed the US Championship to the UK Championship. My quote was gaudy AF. I love it. Rob said Dipset belt as well, though. The Dipset belt is nice. That's one of my favorite designs in the WWE. Belt looks nice, but the big American flag with MJF's goofy ass face in the replacement of the stars. Oh yeah, he can't. They strap down a flag. He's in it. This reminds me of Kevin Owens when he was the face of America when he was the U.S. champion. They said very patriotic. It looks like a candy cane. Dipset. Ferg in the house. T Ferg, what's good? What up, fellas? Blood and Guts was good. Swerve and Briscoe stood out. Darby is insane. Almost got a wardrobe malfunction. Oh yeah, Willow. Yeah. That was not.
Yeah, I caught that right then and there. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I would have done that.
Ospreay though. Ospreay does make it to the building and runs out. Ospreay calls his shot and said he spoke with Tony Khan and Christopher Daniels. He's got his rematch for the championship. It's going to happen at All In. MJF Ospreay 2. Let's go.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
I swore, though, that they said that the rematch was going to happen with, who was it? It was going to happen at, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm messing up with Pac.
Oh.
I thought Pac was getting the rematch.
I thought so too. I definitely thought that he was getting a rematch,
or not a rematch. He's a number one contender, so when's he getting it?
Yeah,
before.
I would say before, because if they're supposed to re-up on that match at All In,
you're gonna need some time, unless he's the first one after. But I got a match that Pat could do at the show if they need him in a match. Ricochet. I'm just saying. Throwing it out there. After this, I'm just looking to see here. We go backstage for the coin toss. You know, who's going to get the advantage, the faces or heels for Blood and Guts. Christopher Daniels is jumped. Derek's favorite referee is just there like, well, okay. Like, dude, there's a man jumped. What are you doing? But I guess his bosses were there, so it was awkward.
Yeah.
The Elite pull out their coin. They check the coin. The Elite win, obviously. Right. Heels should always have the advantage in this match. It works better that way. Yeah, and nobody checked on Christopher Daniels. The announce team did say something afterwards. I know Zach said that the announce team was dookie tonight. So yeah.
Trash dookie.
Matt agrees with me. Pac versus Ricochet. That would be fire.
Oh.
Or you could do a match with the Lucha Bros.
Oh.
And Pac versus Ricochet and maybe another team. But I don't know where you go with that.
That's tough, bro.
Listen.
That's tough. I don't know where you go with that either, but in the moment it sounds great. Trying to figure it out, probably hectic as hell.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, so I'm a fan of it. But moving on. Let's talk about this match. Chris Jericho, Minoru Suzuki. This match is going to get a lot of 5-star classics from people, I think. Suzuki is beloved. This match was basically a chop fest, though, honestly.
Chop fest?
Jericho's chests were bleeding.
Bro, oh my God. The knife edge chops coming off of this man's hand. His hand should have been bleeding as to how hard he was hitting Jericho. So
Jericho was firing back. He tried,
but I think I want to say they had the timing been a little bit different.
So the only issue I have with this match is Jericho and Minoru Suzuki are kind of in the same place as far as what they need. They need someone to do the bumps for them, so they're them going against each other. Not the best in my opinion.
Yeah, no.
So Gotch style power drivers attempted. We forget no DQ in the match. Jericho uses a low blow, Judas effect. He gets the win on Minoru Suzuki. Suzuki ain't going for that though. While Jericho celebrates, caution, Gotch style power driver. Here come the learning tree to put the beat down on. But who comes out to save Suzuki? Shibata is back. So I had a feeling maybe we were gonna get a match at Ring of Honor.
Oh man.
But I don't know if they're gonna do something like that. Shibata and Suzuki versus the learning tree. Give them Big Bill and your boy, the Bad Apple, Redwood and Bad Apple. Let those two go out there have a tag match. That's what I say they do.
You can't.
I don't know how long Suzuki's in town for though either.
Oh yeah.
It makes you wonder.
That one's definitely tough because you would like him to be there long enough so that you could do the feud. But if he's contractually agreed upon to do this, and this, then he has to fulfill those agreements, and then he can be here fully.
Yeah,
for whatever you need him for.
Hopefully they can get some time and put this together. Hubs has a question. Historical and present day. International title is no more, but when it was still here, it was called the AEW International title, right? So the question is, what does that make Rick Rude's WCW International title? Was Rude's title a real world title if the AEW International title was secondary? I think that's tough to say. Because the Rick Rude thing, they were just trying to use the old belt but rename it so that it had the value.
Right.
Because Flair took the belt to WWE and it gets awkward with that stuff. Because, well, he never technically retired, so how did he lose the belt? And he's kept wrestling. Right. This is weird. You know, so you had a WCW world title and then the WCW International title. So which one's your main belt?
Right.
They were doing that world heavyweight champion garbage before WWE was. Too many world belts. One set of champions, folks.
Yeah. Well, once you start adding more belts to the picture, it becomes very convoluted. Or I mean, not convoluted, but diluted.
There you go.
Yes, it becomes very diluted, and yeah, at times it's not going to work. So, yeah, you just got to be careful with that.
Right. Matt said, who saw Jericho's chest and thought hamburger meat? Zach still talking about commentary. Needs to be better more than anything else. Zach, who's your ultimate commentary teams then? Let me know who you would put together for AEW. He said, I could not stop rolling my eyes at this match. Quill says it was a chop fest for too long. Jericho had to retort to a low blow to retain. Trash Dookie came from, who is this? Hoppin' Bob and Big Bill the Snore. Wow. Shibata was cool, though. This was just two dudes letting each other chop someone so phony. I'm mad I gave it a chance.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Listen. It's a different style too, though. Like I think a lot of people want people to work this like American wrestling style.
Yeah, but you can't do it all the time.
No, not even just that though. But there's other styles out there. Like the reason Rey Mysterio is so cool is because he was like introducing us to the luchador style in the 90s. Like that's what made it great.
Right.
In Japan, this stuff works over there. I promise you. Like go watch it. You'll be like, what? How? The no selling, kicking out at one. This is stuff they got from Japan, bro.
Right. And sometimes you have to relish in the fact that it happens, but you also have to, you also have to think that sometimes this may be better than what you need it to be. Like this may be the better idea than what you needed to be. In this case, I feel like what they did tonight was the better option for the both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, so listen, not the biggest fan of it, but I'm also not going to hate on two dudes who are legends for different reasons in the world of pro wrestling. Moving forward, we get Willow Nightingale backstage with her new CMLL Women's Championship, and this is where we almost have the wardrobe malfunction. Stokely shows up and Statlander attacks. That top was fighting for its life, as people in the chat have brought up.
The top was fighting.
It was fighting. But Willow took a nasty bump against the wall. Statlander and Stokely then issue a challenge saying, next week we want an eliminator match so we can challenge for that CMLL Women's Championship. I think that's going to be on All In, possibly.
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
We've got three. Yo, I want y'all to hear me. We have 3 women's matches. If this isn't progress for AEW, I don't know what is. Stop that crying. Stop that crying. I don't want to hear about, oh no, they don't respect women over here. Oh, shut it up. 3 matches.
So much for the empathy.
What? I have empathy. Just saying. A lot of whining though for that. Like I heard
You're
it.
Not wrong, bro.
Best women's division.
Yeah.
They're crushing it right now.
They are. Yeah, everything is at Access, and yeah, it's crushing, like you said.
There's nothing else to say.
Yeah, it's not. They're you have to accept what's in front of you and
accept it. Derek says
accept it.
Yeah, but at least don't make it obvious you're letting the other guy do it. But that's what they do. Yeah. They let other people forearm shot them and all that stuff. It's part of their strong style. Strong style means that you could take a hit. That's part of what they do. So it happens. Listen, there's times where dudes will probably go back and forth kicking each other, or big booting each other over there. Chops, headbutts. They do a lot of stuff that you're like, what? It's different, though. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Wrestling is subjective, folks. I come back to this all the time when it comes down to it.
Very subjective.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD versus Hikaru Shida. Wishes to Sky Blue, who was injured. Oh, and I forgot to mention this, dude. I keep forgetting little things. Renee sits down with Bryan Danielson. Double J Jeff Jarrett tells him to focus and get ready for All In, and he believes in him. Moving on to this match now. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Hikaru Shida. There was a conflicted moment where Shida looked like she wanted to cheat to use the kendo stick, but she didn't. She ended up losing, though, in the lockjaw submission. They tried to put that over for Britt Baker. She pushed down on that mandibular pretty hard, and yeah, she went for it. After that, we hear the music. Who comes out? CEO! CEO! Mercedes Moné comes out and says that she has her answer for her challenge. No. And then Camille comes out and hits a pump kick and puts Britt Baker in the torture rack.
You know what? I this is my first time seeing Camille. I like her. I definitely feel like with the right direction and what am I looking for? The right direction and God, I'm drawing a blank. In any case, she has the I don't want to say she has the it factor. You know what I mean? Like,
what did you think of? You've never seen Camille before, right?
No,
you didn't watch NWA. I don't believe.
This is the first time seeing her. I was impressed by the strength. What's the I don't want to say masculine because it's not masculine.
What, Diesel? What are you trying to say here?
Like
her build?
Yes, build.
There.
I don't want it to sound like I'm saying like she's got manly features. I didn't want it to sound like that. I wanted to say like build. Like I like the build because it's China-esque, but in her own way. You know what? Like they weren't trying to copy anything. Not to say like people do that.
Camille was impressive. She was in NWA for a long time and was champion for, I don't know. I want to say 2 years. Maybe I'm giving it too much. If someone in the chat knows, but she was champ for a long time, and she was the manager of the SmackDown general manager, Nick Aldis, in Strictly Business. So check out Camille. Camille's pretty impressive, and I think that she works really well in this Mercedes Moné angle. I think it's going to be better. A CEO always has like chief of security, whatever she wants to call her. Let Camille go to work and do what they're going to do with this.
Honestly, I think it'll be bodyguard and
oh no, Whitney.
Bodyguard and like business partner almost.
Yeah. This is gonna turn into a babyface run for Camille by the end.
Yeah.
Or at some point. But I think they're gonna take their time with this though.
As they should though. Like don't sometimes you don't have to rush a storyline just to get it over. Sometimes if you build into it, it'll get over on its own. But let's just hope and pray that they're gonna let it just build on its own and then just let it rock and let it be.
Right. Zach says commentary. I like JR, Nigel. I loved Kevin Kelly, Taz, and Jericho aren't even too bad on commentary. I kind of wanted to hear more Mark Henry on commentary. Thought he was pretty low energy. Well, you can't have that.
Yeah, no, it's not something that you're gonna be able to get with that.
I'm happy Camille is finally seen. I think Camille does have a bit of that it factor, physical charisma.
Yes, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen her, I'll let you be impressed with what she does. But Camille's a really good wrestler and someone that I think people should keep an eye out for. The Patriarchy. They show off their newly won trios championships. And Christian brings up Rampage coming up. We got Royal Rampage back. We get 2 battle royals, 2 rings. I think someone's red, someone's blue. You fill up the rings, you have a battle royal. Usually this is an event where like the Butcher does great.
Right.
I think Brody King won one year. That was where we saw
the Devil's Necktie.
the death of Darby Allin.
Yo, that
just put him in a sleeper, then dropped him over the rope and won. But these are usually fun. Winner is getting a world championship match at Grand Slam. So when is Grand Slam? That's going to be happening Wednesday, September 25th. So we are like 2 months ahead, bro.
Right.
Cool your jets.
Relax.
So I don't know who's getting this title shot, but definitely interesting.
Yeah. Oh God, man. Like that's
this is past All Out.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't know if there's a favorite for it yet, but should be fun. Let me see here. Quill says, of course, Mercedes Moné has to show up Baker again, then refuses her match. Suck a move that introduces Camille as her backup to jump the DMD. Suck a move. Right. CEO fears DMD. Nigel McGuinness, Tony Schiavone, JR, Ian, Caprice, and Excalibur. But the king of Dookie, Excalibur, was tripping all over himself during that part. Oh, come on now.
Oh,
come on now. Can't be calling Excalibur King of Dookie, man.
Why not?
Brody won the first. Darby won last year. Let's see. Let's see what they pull out, man. Let's see. Mariah May, the debut of what is it? What are they calling her? The Glamour Mariah May. This was different. Very different in this. And I'm skipping again. Yo, dude, forgive me. Pac face Boulder. Pac wins with a brain buster. The end. All right, we're gonna keep that moving.
Boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
The intern says this a lot. Where is this coming from?
I don't know, bro. It's just something that stuck around me for a very long time.
Team AEW goes to cut a promo. They end up getting into it with each other. Like Swerve and Darby look like they're ready to fight. The Acclaimed are ready to fight each other. Like Max Caster's challenging Swerve, and they're talking about becoming tag champions. And then Mark Briscoe gets everyone on the same page, does his promo, and then starts barking like crazy because Mark Briscoe's that dude. Love him. Now, the Glamour, Mariah May versus, I think her name was Alexis. I couldn't catch the last name. Mariah May does all the Toni Storm signature moves throughout this. Hits a nice missile drop kick. The bum into the corner. Then the quick pile driver for the finish. She wins. Timeless Toni Storm was dressed as a stagehand, and they start to rumble. Rumble! Punches were thrown. Elbows were hit. And Toni Storm says, are you ready to die for this? Because I'm ready to die.
Because I am. You know what, bro? I'm thinking, could be wrong. But just a thought. What if Toni Storm's current character is part of a yin and a yang situation?
That she goes back to being her old self?
I don't want to say not her. I don't want to say so much her old self, but I want to say she's probably got like what she displayed tonight. I feel like she's got like almost like a Two-Face kind of situation. Yeah.
Like you're just thinking of Drew Barrymore in that scene.
Yeah. She has a darker side to her now, because when she gets into that character there, then timeless Toni Storm disappears. This is just Toni Storm now. So maybe like almost like a split personality.
Interesting. Maybe they go that route, because
I would, bro. Because why would she come out and attack her the way that she did if you're not going to do that?
Well, she's a starlet. She's a movie star, so she was in character. Then she came out and started mollywopping that chick.
Nah, bro.
See, you about to lose the plot, Derek. So so wait, was she Hollywood, or is this something completely different?
This part of Toni Storm.
Because then I'm gonna say she can morph into anything. Then
no, this part.
There should be a chameleon next week.
She might be, but this part of Toni Storm is not Hollywood.
Nah, see, we gonna have to work on this.
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna need some explanation. This don't make sense.
Why doesn't it? Think about it. Timeless Toni Storm. She's very, very classy, right? Hair done, nails done, lipstick, everything is perfect with Timeless Toni Storm. Now you have this new Toni Storm. It's dark. There's no, I need to worry about my makeup, my hair. Like, did you see the hair, bro?
Yeah, she slicked it back.
Yeah. Does that look like a Timeless Toni Storm thing?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
She was a character.
Nah, bro.
When they put wigs on back in the day.
Nah, bro.
Cut this out, man.
I'm just saying.
Y'all, don't let Derek slide on this, y'all. Bring this up. Take him down. Cray says, speaking of Mark Henry, check out that Mark Henry doc. Dope. Cray, I want you to... Here comes the hater, pardon me a little bit. Didn't he just leave AEW? Y'all just got people waiting to put docs together like this?
Right.
You didn't put enough care behind this before releasing it? Buns. And y'all know it. Ain't no way that was ready that quickly. Just saying.
You knew what was going on.
Brody won this one. I'm tired of seeing the CLB Christian Cage hold all the belts. You're the trios champions. Give the titles to Killswitch and Nick Wayne. Quills, I'm sure they're respecting their father. Is what they're doing. Mother Wayne knows what's best for them. Listen to Christian. Zach says, have you seen any of the Stevie Richards stuff he's making on YouTube? He was talking about AEW, went through who he keep on the roster in a proposed brand split. I saw this.
I didn't.
I'm going to answer that question on Monday. I think we have a question about it for our... You go on Twitter at me and Sean and put up hashtag Clash100 and give us some questions if you guys got them for wrestling related stuff. It could be classic stuff, video games, whatever, and we'll do our best to answer it. But put it up. Episode 100 is all about the fans, so put it up. I think we get the old Toni Storm at All In. Okay. Mariah May featured in a squash match, practically mocking Toni Storm. Uh-oh. Chin up. Cha-cha's out. And watch for the shoe. She did have the white shoe out there as well.
Yes.
Other than that, I think then we were at Blood and Guts. Disgusting. First wrestlers to come out for each team are Jack Perry, Darby Allin. After 5 minutes, Nick Jackson comes out next. He has a suitcase with him. And when I say suitcase, I'm talking like the sneaker suitcase, like the cases for sneakers. And he comes out with a steel chair. Next out is Mark Briscoe. Then Matt Jackson following up. We get a DDT under the sneaker crate. Mark Briscoe's bleeding.
Like a stuck Irish pig.
That's how Mark Briscoe gets down with the barking in his promos. Love Mark Briscoe. He was one of the first ones bleeding. I don't know how Jack Perry ends up bleeding. People just start going crazy. This is how he started bleeding. Anthony Bowens comes out. Bro, cringe spot of the night.
Very, very, very.
The scissors, bro. Golden scissors, digging them into people's heads, and then he opened them and pushed them against the lips of Jack Perry. Like, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? I could not feel my arms.
Oh, man.
Do not do filth like that.
That's
Cool said that's bull Jack Kyrie. I don't want to hear that. Give him up. Christian has a respectful household, sir. That's all I can tell you.
Very respectful.
I was expecting those suitcases had the exploding sneakers. Not tonight.
It would have been funny.
Not tonight. You ain't getting into the building down there with that on them.
Got to take those off, sir.
Put them through the x-ray. So they start going in. Darby hits an ollie on one of the Bucks' backs. Okada comes out with a Rainmaker drive sign. Okada was swinging for the fences, bro. Yo, I don't know. And I'm tired of people, too. We're saying the Yankees, the announcers were all over the Yankees today, too. Cut it out. Okada came out swinging for the fences, bro. He was just whap, sign right to the face. Yo, people were just getting smacked left and right. Okada is a G. when it comes down to this. Max Caster came out with a microphone in hand. All these things need to be in AEW Fight Forever. Like, I'm not joking. Put these weapons in, bro. Sneaker crates, microphones, crutches. Matt Lopez said, put in the damn cage match in the game. He's not wrong either.
Honestly, you could put the Brian Cage match in there now.
I would. Jesus De Leon coming in with some breaking news. Claudio and Mansoor are going to be in CMLL Grand Prix. Let's go. I assume that's their G1. They should really put those things in the game. I agree. Going back to this. So after we get this, we come out with Bowen's barbed wire sandwich. They wedge him in between the barbed wire. Nick Jackson hits the swanton. Here comes the final member. It's Adam Hangman Page. He doesn't come out and jump Swerve during his entrance. Boo this man. Then I start getting mad because I think of all the people who ruined CM Punk being here because they couldn't get over it. But I digress. And
I hold my true emotions back.
I'm holding back right now.
I'm holding back.
They cuff Swerve to the cage. All of a sudden, here comes Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett and Billy Gunn beat up Brandon Cutler. God bless Billy Gunn and Jeff Jarrett for this. Get this dork off my screen right now.
Please, yeah. Cutler, get out of here.
How is CM Punk not here, but Brandon Cutler is here? I don't get it.
There's no way that you could justify the fact that he deserves TV time.
Bro. Why? Whatever. He doesn't even come out there with them anymore, though. Like, that's the worst part. So Stooge gets, like, beat up. Whatever. So down he goes. Where did Jeff Jarrett get keys from? I don't know. Derek's going to try and tell you some skeleton key garbage.
It was.
No. And at least Nana had sense to at least be like, all right, I got metal strippers. Like, we ain't doing this.
I mean,
cut them out.
True.
But those were used on the fence. So
yes.
Where did Jeff Jarrett have keys for the handcuffs?
In his pocket.
Got these from Karen. Like, what is this? So he pulls it out of his pocket. Swerves free. They use the metal cutters, putting holes also into the fences in the game. Can we do that in the chain link? Makes sense.
Something. Please.
Give me that SmackDown 2 roll through, the Darby Allin roll through. Cannonball. Go in and do that. So now they're all in. It's on like neck bone, as Booker T and Stevie Ray would say back in the day. Inside the crate, they go in there, and then they start pulling out staple guns for everybody in the Elite. Bro, they started stapling Swerve. Swerve came in beating people down, and then he got caught with the crate. And then they staple Swerve. Swerve gets up and starts laughing like he did when Paige did it to him.
Right.
And they're like, yo, what? And then Swerve, like, grabs someone, throws the foot to somebody else. He kicks someone, staples another person. He went John Wick with the staple gun, bro. Like, he just started bow, 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 bow. Jack Perry gets caught. And Okada, now, if you pay attention to the match, Okada's not taking bumps on shit. I'm going to be honest with you.
That's smart, though.
No, I would be Okada. If I had the power, like, I'm not taking bumps on. No thumbtacks, none of this. So Okada's like, yeah, no. But he's going for the Rainmaker, and he puts up his middle finger, and Swerve stapled the finger one time. It was like, cacao.
Yeah. That had to be the best spot of the night. Like, guarantee, like a baby. How do you get that going? Like,
bruh.
Like, baby, that's beautiful.
Yo, shout out to Juke in the chat. Love you long time. What's good, Juke? Blood and Guts again was Banoodles. I don't care what anybody says. Darby Allin was the MVP of the match. Respect to what Darby. Well, we're going to get to that here in a second. They stacked up those tables on the outside. Derek got mad at picture-in-picture at this point.
Dude, I get you gotta pay the bills, but this is the wrong time. It's the wrong time to implement this.
Zach said this is the third one, right? I think it's the fourth or fifth. Right? We were supposed to get the first one in 2020. If they've done one every year, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, fourth one. This is number 4.
Yeah.
I think if I got that correct. CMLL Grand Prix is basically a multi-man tag, Mexico versus the world. Go ahead, Claudio. Bee-woo, bee-woo. Here they go. They feel too formulaic to me. I said to myself that if the Elite won, I'd never watch them in this match again. I actually thought the Elite should have won, Zach. Like, it made more sense.
Yes.
They needed the win, and they would have had some stuff. Yes, we agree about Brandon Cutler. Did you know they make people do tryouts with him?
Oh.
Peace. T-Ferg. I love Okada as a heel. He had me rolling when Mercedes did her dance last week. Yeah, Okada's bugging.
Oh, yeah.
Hangman jumping swerve during his entrance. Suck a move. That stooge Brandon Cutler got jacked up by Jeff Jarrett and Billy Gunn. Good stuff. Hopefully Anthony Bowens is all right from that crazy table spot. Yeah, he went down hard off the cage through the tables. Mark Briscoe hits a froggy bow, and then they handcuff Matt Jackson to the ropes. Matt Jackson could have punched somebody, low blowed him or something, and he's right there. Darby Allin cuffs Scapegoat. I'm Raven. He puts him up against the cage like Dreamer did Raven, and he definitely ate a chair shot. Oh, good gosh almighty. That chair shot was awful, dude.
Yeah, it was. It's like that is a shot from a chair that you would not want to get more than once.
Nah, fam. Never. So they do that spot, chair shot to the dome piece. And then Darby goes to get gasoline. He's like, "You want to play? Let's play." And we were like, "What?" He gets the gas can, douses him in gasoline. He had already set him on fire at the last pay-per-view at Double or Nothing, Anarchy in the Arena. So now he's like, "I'm going to do it again." He goes and gets a little barbecue lighter. Bro, hope that joint stays lit, buddy. Hope it's not a windy day. A windy day in Buffalo ended. So he's going to light him. And then Matt Jack's like, what do you want, your title match? Is that what you want? I'll give you the title match with him at All In. Just please stop. And then he was like, "Yeah, thanks, but I want you guys to quit." And then eventually that's what happens. Matt Jackson quits. They had Darby. Good for them. Baby faces walk out with the dub.
That's what they needed.
They did. Oh, and Swerve and Hangman fell through something off the top of the ramp because they were just bugging.
Oh, okay. Well,
I forgot that part.
In any case, Ring of Honor and AEW. Let's.
It was good, bro. It's hard to have a bad match. Listen, it's hard to have like a bad Rumble, a bad Elimination Chamber, a bad Money in the Bank. The hustle and effort's always going to be respected no matter what with what people are doing. So that's what it's going to be. Zach, so what did you think? Final rating for the show tonight, Derek?
I was going to be biased. I was going to say...
everybody's biased to an extent.
I was going to say this is a solid 8.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm going to say probably a B minus.
Is it best blood and guts or no?
No, I don't think so. I mean, well, no, because it's not wild like we're used to. Like it was wild, but it wasn't wild enough.
Well, they had commercial breaks and such.
True. Well, I'm not even gonna count the commercial breaks. I just hate them. But
guy hates commercials.
I do, bro. Like it's the most inopportune time.
That's what pays for the show.
Well, they can figure something else out.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm just gonna pay to have this sit here so that people, and then we get money from people's subscriptions. Not enough, bro. Commercials pay. I'm trying to teach this man something, folks. This is business.
I know the commercials pay, but excuse me, that is trash dookie.
I'm giving the show a thumbs up tonight. I won't give it the double thumbs up. It gets the one thumbs up though. I would think it would have done better if Hangman just screwed the Elite, like if he never came out. I don't think that would be the wave. His beef is with his focus is fully on Swerve. That's what I liked about it.
Right.
Quote the scapegoat nevermore. Swerve Strickland stapled everyone after getting stapled in the handle business. Mark Briscoe was nutty as usual. I love Mark Briscoe. Darby is in the Royal Rampage for Friday. Let's go. Very hard chair shot like that XPW chair shot. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't do no crazy chair shots. Protect your heads, people. Protect your heads. Real quick, we're going to run down Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor. It's happening Friday, July 26th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jazwares Vault is going to be presenting this. That's the people who do the action figures for AEW.
Nice.
But this is also going to be taking place in that esports in Texas. I love the look of this. It's a small, intimate environment. I love how the same people who said AEW should run smaller building. Oh, you're in the esports arena? I wish you could see my face. Oh, yeah, you're real funny. Like, dude, don't get out of here with your suck ass. Like what Quills would say, like suck ass comments, bro. Like, why comment it if you don't mean it? Like, what's the my team wins, your team loses. I don't want WWE to go out of business. I don't want AEW to go out of business. I don't want TNA, NXT, or any of them to go out of business. I want people to do better. That's it.
That's
it.
That's all you need.
Stop that hating.
Please do, because when you get to that point, you can't. There's no return. You have to continue to hate.
Facts. We got Diamante versus Legit Layla Hirsch in a Texas death match. It's in Texas, in Arlington. Seems appropriate.
Only for the time being.
You know, I don't know who I would want to see win this one. I kind of got a soft spot for both of them, for how hard I've seen them work from dark to everything else. I like that they get the chance to shine on Ring of Honor. I'm kind of rooting for Diamante, though. She's been around a long time. So, I don't know. I like to see her get the win.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have the Women's Ring of Honor World Television title. Billy Starks going up against Red Velvet. I like Red Velvet. Got a little spunk to her, but I don't see Red Velvet doing this.
Yeah, no. This you know what, aside of what was happening, aside of what having the, I don't know, what would you call that, cauldron?
What?
God damn it, I'm drawing a blank. I'm brain farts today, man.
Listen, this is on you. I can't control your brain.
Yeah, no. Listen, Red Velvet. Actually, you know what, bro? I want to see Red Velvet get treated a little bit better than she has.
Billy Starks is the star, though.
But I get it. I told
she's on a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? That this is being treated better. You're featured on a pay-per-view for Ring of Honor.
No. But bro, I feel like Red Velvet has come a very, very long way.
So is Diamante and Legit.
No, they have, bro. But like, they're already like established.
Listen, I got some other people on here that I would rather see more established than Red Velvet. I'm not hanging my hat on this right now.
Why not?
Because when I show you the other people on this card, you're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you might be right."
All right.
Who should be getting something out of it? Let me see here. If you are a wrestling fan, you want to go great. Bidding war for Funaki.
Oh,
number one announcer. I think I got to give it a 4, man. Sorry. A lot of people aren't going to like that, but I feel like that's just where it was. I think you're being too tough, Zach. Too tough. Texas, that should be fun. Let's go Red Velvet. Billy Starks retains. I can't see Billy losing the title this quick, but Red Velvet, I wouldn't be mad if she won. I want TNA to get more traction. TNA seems like they are. They should have lit up that 4,000 seat arena like Christmas. I don't know why they had it dark in there still. I still feel Billy should be the one to end Athena's run, but I'm 100% a hater. Damn, I miss Legit Layla Hirsch. Bring her back to Dynamite sometime. I think these people are over here to get polished. Like, the women's division seems to be solid in what their plans are. Dude, we got Wheeler Yuta versus Lee Moriarty. Now, look, I'm about to say something very weird here.
Okay.
Wheeler Yuta is my guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love Wheeler Yuta.
Mm-hmm.
I want Lee Moriarty to win the championship. I think it will help Lee more than it's helping Yuta. Yuta doesn't need this anymore. Yuta, to me, should be wrestling for the Ring of Honor World title. Him and Garcia should have been there. Like, they should have been the leaders to me of Ring of Honor at this point if I was doing it, and I'd be calling them up now. But here's where we are. Here's where we stand. Lee Moriarty needs that championship more. It'll help him with Shane Taylor and their group. I think it'll put more eyes on them and do more stuff.
Yeah, but if you're going to do it, let's do it now before it's too late. And then let's let's have the opportunity to boost it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Masters, I'm picking Lee Moriarty to win. Let's see here. Athena should go undefeated, then vacate the belt to face Mercedes or Toni Storm. Yeah. And let's see here. Let's go. And I already took care of the troll in the chat. I saw it. Moving on to this could main event the show. Athena and versus Queen Aminata. Queen Aminata is the one that I'm like, nah, she's been impressive. I think she's really, really good. But here's the issue. I don't want her getting called up to Collision to just lose matches, which is what they do with the Ring of Honor people. You got to stop that. You got to stop that. Athena, on the other hand, Athena should have been called up, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
Athena's been fantastic. She's been champ for over a year. Only woman to ever main event a Ring of Honor show with the championship. Really that's what I'm saying. You're talking about Red Velvet getting a shot. Put Athena back on TV. She's been doing great.
Damn,
but here's the thing. I think you need her down there to be the anchor to hold it down. Like, she is the star for Ring of Honor. She is who you are paying to see.
Right.
If anyone's like, yo, who's the face of Ring of Honor? It's Athena. Period.
Yeah. I mean, you can't dispute that.
Right. Matt's calling it. He says this is going to be match of the night. I don't know why. I feel like it'd be foolish, in my opinion, to bet against Athena right now. So I'm going to stick with Athena for the win, even though I would love to see Queen Aminata win the championship.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this stays with Athena. Queen Aminata is awesome. She's really, really good at what she does. And she has like I want to say like seductive like trance to put over you with how she wrestles. I like how Aminata wrestles. It's really, really good. Now I think it can be refined and fine-tuned, but everybody can be at this point in time. You know what I mean? Like, how long has she even been wrestling?
I'd say a few years.
2 years?
Yeah.
All right. So she can still like polish up more, but from what I've seen so far, I am very impressed. In my own opinion, I would not be mad if Aminata wins, but I know Athena's gonna win because she's a face for Ring of Honor.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sticking with Athena. You think Aminata's gonna pull it out, or
no? I think Athena's gonna win. I think Aminata's gonna make it close.
Yeah, absolutely. This should be a breakout performance for Aminata to where you take her through. Aminata might be the one I think that takes it from Billy Starks, and then Billy can be the one to defeat. Because Billy Starks to me is going to be the next one who leads the women's division down there, and that's what they need to do. But like I said, they got time. They're skin in the game. Do it right. And then for your classic Ring of Honor matchup, Mark Briscoe versus Roderick Strong. Ain't nobody going to complain about this. No. Do you take the belt off of Mark, though? You just went through a hellacious match. I can see them maybe pulling the quick switcheroo to give it to Roderick. Let him carry the Undisputed Kingdom.
I don't know if I like that idea. I don't know.
What, giving Roddy the title? It doesn't have to be. Mark Briscoe could win this too if you have plans in the long run, and this is just a solid title defense because what Mark won at the last Ring of Honor show. But he's been champ for a few months now. Everybody doesn't get to carry the belt for a full-blown year, but
true.
That's what I'm thinking, Matt. Do you have Kyle turn on Mark Briscoe? Because they're part of the same group, and Roddy's been telling them you should come over here with us. Come over here with us.
Right. Who?
And Shane Taylor said he's calling out the winner for the next ROH World Title shot. Could be.
I definitely feel like Mark retains, and then he starts getting called out.
Rob said Undisputed Kingdom is dead, close to casket on him.
Oh, come on.
So, well, no, but if you feel they're done, then do you even bother giving Roderick the title, or do you even put Kyle O'Reilly in the group?
Mm.
But Roderick, Kyle O'Reilly, then when Cole's back, that's basically Undisputed Era.
Basically, yeah. That's tough, bro.
Zach says, man, ROH, I wish they'd do something different with it. It feels like AEW developmental. I'm not against lower card people getting matches, but man, make ROH more like it used to be. How, though? Tony wants those people on. I think Tony needs to decide who's on what shows and do that. Like I said, if it were up to me, my world title picture would have been Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta. I would have had a bunch of people, Lee Moriarty, those Shane Taylor, anybody who had been in Ring of Honor before, but now you guys are going to get more championships and try to get more exposure time for them.
Yes.
That sounds good, but if you're not really getting it and it's on a paid-for app, you're only getting what people are willing to pay for it.
Right.
So, tough.
It is tough. I would like to see it done that way, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers.
Right. ROH tag title match. I think MXM, the former Maximum Male Models, gets the match against the Kingdom. I'd be with it. Give it to Mansoor and Mace.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Why not?
Absolutely.
Why not? I say let them win the tag titles too. Mark Briscoe should retain here. It's already dreadful enough that Taven and Bennett are still the tag champs. We don't need Roger Strong making it more dreadful. We don't need Roddy. Quill's keeping it a buck. Keeping it a buck. Listen, guys, that's going to be Death Before Dishonor. You guys can order it Friday. We got All in London. Some of the matches are being made. They are happening. It looks like we're going to get Jack Perry, Darby Allin happening as well for the TNT Championship. Will Ospreay, MJF for the International Championship or the America Championship, whatever we're calling it from now on. That's happening. AEW news all over the place. Keep it locked with us. We'll try to provide any updates that we can when available. Thank you guys so much for joining us for the stream tonight. And yes. Oh, wait, what did Matt say here? And I think Fletcher gets his ROH TV title rematch unless someone else gets it on tomorrow's episode of TV. All In is looking so good. Look, it should be an amazing show. Keep your eyes peeled for what's coming up next for Ring of Honor. Clash of the Podcast, episode 100 Monday. If you got questions, I put up a post. Put it in the post. It's on Twitter. You can send us questions anywhere you guys want, or be in the live chat Monday at 6:05 and throw them in there.
Yes, jump in. Be part of the plan. Be part of the plan.
Get in there, and we'll answer questions. We're gonna do a SummerSlam preview and predictions as well. And yes, we'll have all that set up, and we'll update you guys on all the latest happenings with me and Sean. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. So me and Derek, we appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much for joining us here tonight for AEW Dynamite review. We will be back next week with another review for each and every one of you. For myself and the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling. 1.